Hey folks, Dan Frio here, the Mortgage Update. Today is June 12th, 2020. Hey, it's my first live YouTube, and I apologize. I didn't want to cancel, but I just got home, or I just got to West Virginia. That's where I'm originally from, and my mother-in-law is not doing too well, and she has Parkinson's, dementia, and some other things. So I just got here about a half hour ago, and I logged in. And I wanted to do this show because I put it out there and I have about 9,000 followers now, and I get probably 10 applications a day and so forth. And you guys are helping me get through a lot of this and, helping the success in my career. So I didn't want to cancel. So I'm here. I'll try to do my best. I don't have a lot of data with me. Like I said, I live in Chicago. I am in West Virginia right now. If you'd like to get a hold of me, you like the video, you like what you see on this, I'll give you the information at the end. But my name is Dan Frio. I've done the mortgage update. I now call it the rate update, and I do it every day on YouTube. And the reason why I did that, and the reason why I started the YouTube channel was I've been doing this for 32 years. I used to see so much bad information on the web that it just kind of made me mad because I get how, with salespeople, they go out there and you kind of promise the world. I'll lay it out this way. There's a lot of, I won't say false advertising, but there's a lot of somewhat misleading advertising. And, everybody does it. You hate to say it that way. So if I'm going to post a rate, let's say, for example, the rates, let's say a normal rate right now is 3.25. Everybody's posting 2.99. Is 2.99 available? Yeah, but it's going to cost you some money. But when you advertise, you advertise the 2.99. That was one thing that used to drive me nuts, like on bankrate.com and some other websites that you go to. I would see these rates and they were, I don't know how people got them. Legally, if the bank had to offer that program, you could get it legally. Would you get it if you called? No way. And my analogy to that is, I get a lot of times, hey Dan, I got this thing, and somebody's offering me a 2.25 rate. There's no way. It's like you telling me the gas down the streets at 50 cents a gallon. My first analogy is, or my first comeback is going to be, well, I mean, how many cases of beer did you have to buy, and a pizza and a hot dog and a carton of cigarettes, and 3 car washes? Yeah, you can get it for 50 cents, but it's going to cost you that much more. That's why I always tell people, don't be inundated over the rate. Check out all the stuff. But today's show, what I want to do is we get a lot of VA loans. We get them out of California, we get them out of Texas, Florida, and North Carolina. A lot of them. And I just wanted to break it down because there's a lot of misconceptions. Or it's weird because I'll get a veteran and they're in an FHA loan or a conventional loan paying PMI. And my first thought is, why didn't you do the VA loan? So let's go over, I want to explain to you, and I'll post down below when I can after the video. I'll post down below kind of what you need to be, how much time in the service or the reserves or whatever you have to be to qualify. You probably already know if you're a veteran. If not, reach out to somebody there that has your benefits package. But reach out to me as well. I'll help you guide through this process. So basically, in a nutshell, here's a VA loan. You're a veteran that you qualify. You have a DD-214. And then you want to buy a house or you want to refinance a house. You can refinance your home up to 100% financing and pay off bills. You might not know that. So if you're carrying bills, at a 25% interest rate on your credit cards, please don't do that. You just tap into some of the equity you have in your house because the rate right now on a VA loan is 2.75. With an APR, it depends if it's a refinance or a purchase or whatever, but the highest APR I think is 3.43 is what I calculated the other day. So let's walk you through this. You served in the military. God bless you. Thanks for doing what you do. I tried to, or I was going to stop by my dad's house. He lives in West Virginia as well. I married my high school sweetheart, and we moved to Chicago. So now we're blessed to have all 4 of our parents still remaining. My mother-in-law, like I said, isn't doing too well, so we came back. I swung by my mom and dad's house, dropped off some sandwiches, and my dad's a World War II vet. And I wanted to try my best to get him on here, but we're running ragged right now. So he served in the Marines, and God bless him. He's still with us, and so that's why I kind of have a passion for this. If you're a veteran, I'll waive the lender fees. I'll do that for you. Just mentioned when you call in or when you apply online. Shoot me an email. I'll give you that information at the end. And I promise you I'll waive all the lender fees I can. I can't waive a third-party fee like a title company fee, but any fees like a credit report fee or anything charged by us, the lender, I'll waive, I promise you. Okay, so let's walk you through it. You want to buy a house. You're a veteran. You have your DD-214. You're in good standings. Call me. You can qualify up to 100% financing, zero money down. You need to sit right now. You normally need a 580 credit score. With the pandemic going on, we changed our credit scores. This is the only overlay that we have. We changed our credit scores to 600. I hope you have a 600. If you don't, still reach out to me. Let me see if there's something there I can do. We have in part of our credit process, I can go in and we have like a what if simulator. So I plug in your application, I pull your credit. Let's say you have a 580 credit score, 590 credit score. We need 600. I'll go into this what if simulator and I'll say, what if, or what does it take to us to get it from the 590 to the 600 or 610 or whatever. And if it's possible, that the computer system will read your credit and come back and say, if you do this and this, you'll get it. For example, let's say you have a Discover card and a Capital One card, and they're both maxed out. You might read that data and say, if you paid each one of them down 150 bucks, you'll pick up 22 points. If you do that in a timely manner, usually about 3-4 days, give me the data. You pay those down. What you'll do is you'll call the Capital One, and you'll get called a balance letter. Send that to me, and I'll help you put that data in and get that credit score up exactly to what the what if simulator told us. So let's go through again. The guidelines: 600 credit score. There's the next piece of the puzzle is what we call your debt ratio. Basically it's all of your debts on your credit report plus your proposed mortgage divided by your gross monthly income. The rule of thumb on a conventional is you can go up to about a 50% debt ratio. Okay, here's what I mean. Let me just break it down. You have $1,000 a month in debt and you have $1,000 house payment. It's a pretty cheap house payment, but just to make it simple. So it's $2,000 in all those bills. You make $4,000. So 2,000 divided by 4,000 is 50%. So just take your expenses divided by your gross income, that's before taxes. That is what we call your debt ratio, okay? So a conventional loan, a normal loan, is you can go to 50. An FHA loan, many times you can go to 57. On a VA loan, it depends on a bunch of things. I've seen approvals go up to, I think, like a 65% debt ratio. Would I advise that? Probably not. But I'm just telling you, if you qualify, you get it. I think that's biting off a little more than you could chew, but it's possible to do that. So if you hear somebody say, "Oh, I was able to get you approved at a 70% debt ratio," well, basically anybody could have, because it fits the guidelines as long as that lender doesn't have what's called overlays. Okay, so again, 600 credit score. Basically, use me for this. I'll probably the rate, like I said today, is 2.75. If you can find a better rate out there with no lender fees, God bless you, take it. But I'll offer you 2.75 and I'll waive your lender fees. Okay. So reach out to me. So what I'm going to do is guide you through the process. Please go down or go to therateupdate.com. At the top right, there's an apply now button. The apply system is stupid simple. I just launched this website 3 days ago, and we have about 20 people that's applied so far. And they're like, if somebody can't fill that out, don't take offense to this, but this is from the first lady who did it. I called her and said, how'd it go? She's like, if somebody can't fill that out, they probably shouldn't own a house or be buying a house. So that was her comment to me. I mock trialed it, and it was, and I know the system, so it was easier for me, but it's pretty darn simple. Let's go back again. So please just use me. If you have a 600 credit score or higher and you want to buy a house and you're a veteran, please go to therateupdate.com, top right, click apply now. I or one of my representatives, one of my loan officers, I have 7 of them, we should be back to you after you apply within an hour if it's during office hours. I live in Chicago normally. Well, I live in Chicago. I'm back, like I said, I'm in West Virginia right now. So probably one of my assistants will call you. I review every file. I'm involved in every file, believe it or not. So even if you text me or call me at some point and I answer the phone, I probably know who you are. So reach out to us. Apply online. And at the end of that application, it's going to ask you for a few things, like a pay stub, a bank statement, your DD-214, whatever. It's basically a drag and drop. Just drag and drop it into your file. We'll review the whole thing, get back with you. We call every client, want to just kind of pick your brain. What are you looking to do? What's your sweet spot? We have realtors all over the country we can help refer you to. That's what we prefer because we want you to work with somebody as a team. And we will all work as a team, and I'll help find that person for you. So we'll help you through that process. On the refinance set of things, again, if you're carrying a lot of debt, I would highly suggest you apply, probably up there, and let us consult you on what you can or can't do. You're the boss. We'll tell you, most times we'll say, okay, here's here's option A, B, and C. What would you do? What do you think would be the best for you? I always say, here's what I would do. And it was truly what I would do. If you're a veteran who's disabled and you're over 70% disabled, my prayers are for you and with you. Hope you're leading a great life. But you have basically no fees. Okay. I also will help you with your state to make sure, because most states are, that you do not have to pay real estate taxes. 0. Most of the states I'm licensed in, the real estate tax bill that you will get, and I'll help make sure you get it, will be 0. The norm tax bill, probably for most of the loans we do, our average loan I think is like $330,000. So it's probably a $350,000 home that we normally end up doing. Let's say on that house, you're probably looking at $5-6 grand if you're outside of Illinois. If you're in Illinois, it's probably 10 or 12 grand, believe it or not. Just think about it. Let's say it's $6,000. You're talking about $500 a month that you will be, for you, 0. Just, so thank you for your service on that. I just want to conclude with that. I know it wasn't very, very thorough. I promise you I'll make sure I post a video next week in regards to VA, and I'll be as detailed as I can. I'll go over what you need to do to qualify, the time of service, time in the reserves, this, that, your discharge. I'll give you websites you can go to if you don't have your DD-214, where to get it. But if you would, please, if you like this video, please click the subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up. Go to my website, therateupdate.com, and apply. And like I said, I will get back with you within an hour, or one of my loan officers, but I'll be involved. So again, I apologize. I wasn't hugely prepared for this. I didn't want to cancel. I wanted to make sure I reach out to you guys, but prayers for my mother-in-law. And I hope, like I said, I hope you like the video. Please share it. Help us get some subscribers. I think at like 9 subscribers right now. I'm trying to hope by the end of June to get to 10,000. So if you can, help spread the word. If you're on a base, please share this video or tell somebody, hey, go to the rateupdate.com. There's a guy on there that's looking to help you, and I truly am. So God bless. Have a great Friday. Be safe, be strong, be healthy, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.